Good morning. My name is Josh Gergen, and I'm the chair of the Government Affairs Committee for the Deltona and Greater West Volusia Chamber. We are so excited to host you this morning, and we look forward to hearing from the most handsome mayor in the state of Florida, Mayor Avila, and city leaders about all the great things happening here in Deltona. Before we get started, I wanted to update you on a few things that our committee has been working on. Pending board approval, we have been putting together a list of advocacy priorities that the Chamber will focus on to support in 2026. As we approach election season, be on the lookout for a candidate questionnaire that will educate our members on where candidates stand on business issues. I look forward to updating you all as we get board approval. Before we get started, I'd ask that you stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty, justice for all. I would like to now bring up our amazing CEO, Janet Knopf, to get us started.
Wow, he's tall. All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Deltona. Good morning. It's a beautiful day. It's a wonderful chance to be here and celebrate all the things that make the city great and to hear about all the things that have been happening. So we couldn't be more pleased to be here and representing as your Deltona and Greater West Volusia Chamber of Commerce. So you may be hearing this name for the first time and wondering, Deltona has a chamber? Well, now you do. So the Greater West Volusia Chamber of Commerce Network, which has been the DeLand and Greater West Volusia Chamber, now has a city brand for Deltona. We are proud to unveil the Deltona and Greater West Volusia Chamber of Commerce brand identity, and this was created to honor the unique pride and strength of Deltona's business community. While our operations remain regional, this new local identity is our commitment to making sure that Deltona feels seen, heard, supported, and celebrated. Because after all, it's your chamber. So this morning, I have a few thank yous and recognitions that I would like to recognize this morning. Some great people that are here that have come out to support. And first of all, I would like to say on stage, I have with me our board president, Michael Culbertson. And of course, you met Josh Gergen, who is our Government Affairs Committee chair. And over here to this side, of course, we have Mayor Avila Deltona. And Ben Eby, the administrator for Halifax Health, UF Health Medical Center of Deltona. They are our diamond sponsors today. I would also like to say, would all of our Deltona City Commissioners please stand? We are so happy to see you here today. We have Commissioner Maritza Avila Vasquez and Emma Santiago with us. We also have a few other dignitaries in the house. I'd like to recognize Will Roberts, our tax collector for Volusia County. And in the back, Lisa Lewis, Supervisor of Elections, has a table set up. And be sure to look out for her ribbon cutting that we're getting ready to do for her new location. We're excited about that. Would also like to recognize Ryan Veach, who's here representing the Office of State Representative Webster Barnaby. And a couple extras in the house that we want to recognize because they're super awesome is our City Manager, Doc Daughtry. And our Economic Development Director, John Cox. All right, I would like to ask my chamber board of directors, if you are on the board of directors, please stand to be recognized. Thank you for being here today. And I'd also like to give a shout out to my staff, who is definitely behind the scenes working hard to make sure that all this great programming keeps coming to you. I would like to thank all of our legacy investors. As you walked in, you saw our banners and all the businesses that are investing in the mission, vision, and work of our chamber, and we appreciate them. If you're a legacy investor, please stand. Thank you so much for what you do. And last but not least, I would like to recognize all the amazing sponsors that have supported today's event and our entire State of the City series. If you've not been yet, you have one more to go. So we have DeBerry coming up soon. So we look forward to seeing you all there. I would like to recognize all of our sponsors. We can hold our applause until the end, so we don't wear out your hands because we have a lot. We want to thank Stetson University, Page Insurance Agency, Cobb Cole Attorneys, DaVita Labs, Berry Roofing and Redesign, Quality Quick Print, Venue 142, Florida Healthcare Plans, Duke Energy, Florida Public Utilities, Family Health Source, Advent Health, and Halifax Health. Thank you to all of our sponsors. And now I'd like to show just a few video messages from some of our top sponsors today. We would like to thank Advent Health.
Hello.
When you're smiling, when you're smiling, and the whole world smiles with you. When you're crying, you bring on the rain. Stop your sighing. Won't you be happy again? When you're smiling, keep on smiling, and the whole world smiles.
Never ever stop reaching for what makes you feel whole. Advent Health. Feel whole.
All right. And thank you to Family Health Source. If you are with Family Health Source in the house, please stand. Thank you so much for being here and being a sponsor. And we love that you're out there growing wellness in our communities every day. Thank you for all that you do. And of course, we have to thank Halifax Health, UF Health, Medical Center of Deltona, who is our diamond sponsor for today.
Our goal at Halifax Health, UF Health, Medical Center of Deltona is to exceed the expectations of our community by not only providing the leading physicians and healthcare providers, but continually improving and expanding our service to meet your needs. That's why in 2024, we opened the Medical Oncology Clinic and began pulmonology function testing. Also planned for Bariatric Center of Excellence were initiated last year with the goal of implementation this year. And just this month, we were recognized as a Gold Plus hospital from the American Heart Association and the American Stroke Association for enhancing patient care with evidence-based guidelines.
We also have some exciting news to announce. Beginning this year, we will be expanding our facility to better meet the needs of our community. Our emergency department is growing by adding 13 exam rooms and 6 observation rooms, bringing our capacity to 30 beds. And our inpatient hospital setting is more than doubling from 43 beds to 90 beds by adding 17 new rooms to our intensive care unit and a new floor of 30 medical surgical beds. We are continually recruiting additional specialties with the commitment to bring the highest level of care to West Volusia. As we grow, so does our promise to deliver quality care you can trust close to home. At Halifax Health, UF Health Medical Center of Deltona, we're not just expanding services, we're elevating care. Because building a healthier future means growing with you, right here in West Volusia.
There are some amazing things happening here in Deltona, and it is my pleasure and honor to introduce to you today Ben Eby, the administrator of Halifax Health, UF Health Medical Center of Deltona.
Thank you, Janet. It's so great to be here. Everything I was going to say was just said in that video, so I'll be quick. But we have a lot of exciting things happening here in West Volusia. We're always pushing to expand services and bring new specialties here to West Volusia. Our goal is that West Volusia residents don't have to leave West Volusia to receive healthcare services. So we're going to continue to grow and expand and add services until that is the case. So thank you to all of our other sponsors that are here. This has been such a great series in West Volusia with all of our cities, and it's so great that we can be represented here as the Deltona and Greater West Volusia Chamber of Commerce. So thank you to that whole team. I'm honored to be on the board of this chamber. And I always got to put in a plug. If you're not a chamber member, there's so many benefits of being a member of this chamber. So make sure that you are. And when you ask about membership, put my name in there as the guy who referred you, because I've got to refer at least 2 people a year. So don't let Michael talk you out of it. Make sure you say Ben. But similarly to Halifax Health, UF Health Medical Center of Deltona, bringing new services, expanding care. You saw about our expansion. All of that's going to be done by March. So it's happening quick. If you drive by our campus, you'll see all the construction fence and the hoist going up the side of the building. It's moving quickly. So by March, we'll be a 90-bed hospital and a 30-bed emergency department. And as we said, we just added, it said here, we'll soon be a bariatric center of excellence. That is now passed. We're now certified. We're a bariatric center of excellence. And we also just received our primary stroke certification. Thank you. But somebody else who likes to really push for development and infrastructure expansion and new services in the city of Deltona, as I like to do from a healthcare perspective, our mayor, Santiago Avila, is a guy who will challenge you to continue to bring new services to our city and to expand services and do more for the citizens of West Volusia and the residents of the city of Deltona. Every time I see him, he's talking to me about what are you doing next? When can you do this? He's got high expectations, and I love that because that's what's needed. We need that. And in his past 3 years as mayor, he's done a lot in expanding our commercial mix here in Deltona. New businesses coming, infrastructure development. He's done a lot of great things and will continue to do that. So I appreciate everything that he's doing and the partnership that we have with him. So please join me in welcoming our mayor, Santiago Avila.
So actually, you are taller than me. And to Josh's point, I don't think I'm the most handsomest mayor, but I appreciate that compliment. Good morning, everyone. It's nice to see everyone here so bright and early for the City of Deltona State of the City address. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy mornings to join us, our residents, business owners, faith leaders, educators, first responders, and community partners. Each of you plays a vital role in what makes Deltona a city of destiny. I also want to take a moment to thank my family, my lovely wife, Maria Elena, our daughters, Eliana and Elizabeth, and all of my loved ones who continue to support me through the journey. Their faith, patience, and love are what keeps me grounded every single day. I'd like to recognize our city commission. Commissioner Avila Vasquez is here. Commissioner Emma Santiago is here. Our city manager, Doc Doherty. You guys can see what I have to put up with all the time. Never stops. And every city employee who serves Deltona with pride and with commitment. To our first responders, Deltona Fire Rescue, the Volusia County Sheriff's Office, and all who protect and serve, thank you for your dedication and your courage. And to our county, state, and federal partners, I want to thank you for believing in Deltona and helping us move our city forward. A special shout out to our Representative Webster Barnaby that this past year really moved that he carried the weight for us in making sure we got $2.5 million in funding that our city desperately needs. So thank you. A big thank you to our Representative Webster Barnaby for that. When I first stood before you as mayor, I made a promise that we would work together to build a stronger, safer, and more connected Deltona. Today, I'm proud to report that the state of our city is strong and growing stronger every day. This strength didn't happen by chance. It came from teamwork, planning, and the belief that when we put Deltona first, anything is possible. Over the past few years, we made tremendous progress, both visible and behind the scenes. Last summer, the city of Deltona hired Doc Doherty as the city manager. Over the past year and a half, Doc has been able to assemble a mixture of long-term department heads, newly promoted employees, and outside hires. A great benefit of Mix is that the team is able to look at everything we do differently, finding new efficiencies, new ideas, and new opportunities to better serve our residents here in Deltona. Just a week ago, the city implemented a new budget that reduced the millage rate for the third year in a row. This past year, our city staff created a zero-based budget, meaning every line item was analyzed and in many cases reduced to achieve greater efficiency. In fact, 13 vacant city positions were eliminated, allowing us to streamline operations and reinvest those funds where they matter the most. This careful financial stewardship led us to not only reduce our operating costs, but also make historic investments in our community, investments that we're going to see very soon. Overall, the city budget includes $78 million in its capital improvement projects or programs. Included in that, $51 million in water projects and upgrades to the Fisher wastewater treatment plant, $8.1 million for the elevation of El Cam and Catalina Boulevards, ensuring those roads remain passable during major hurricanes, $2 million for general road repairs and resurfacing across the city of Deltona, $1.4 million for land acquisition and elevation of homes in flood-prone areas. And another item that our residents have long awaited, an $8.2 million investment in our city parks for improvements. These upgrades will include a pickleball center, for those of you that love pickleball, new basketball and tennis courts, rubberized walking trails for those of us that like to walk, and an enhanced dog park. And that goes to you, Miss Northey, because we know you love to walk. She's been doing this morning thing now, and she's keeping me on my toes, so thank you for that. To encourage others to invest in the city of Deltona, and this is very important, we must first invest in ourselves. And that doesn't only fall for city, but it also relates to us as individuals, right? And through this well-planned budget, we're going to do just that. We also opened the WEIR to better manage stormwater and protect our neighborhoods. We secured more than $60 million in local, state, and federal funding for infrastructure, including $22 million from the Florida Department of Environmental Protection and $31 million through the Water Resources Development Act, now awaiting final authorization. We launched Deltona's first uptown-downtown redevelopment plan, transforming what was once a vision into a blueprint for future restaurants, small businesses, and a true community gathering space. We expanded road resurfacing, sidewalks, and fiber connectivity, laying the groundwork for a city ready for the next generation. We supported Deltona Fire, which earned the Valor Award, and continue to work closely with the Sheriff's Office to ensure our residents are safe. That's fiscal discipline, strong leadership, and teamwork in action. Now, before we move forward, I'd like to take a moment to highlight the incredible work done by our entire city commission and their districts. Each of our commissioners plays a vital role in shaping the vision, the policies, and priorities that move Deltona forward. Together, we've made great progress, and we continue to build on that momentum every single day. At this time, please join me as we present this year's City of Deltona State of the City video, featuring a message from each of our commissioners and their respective districts. This is Mayor Santiago Avila Jr. The city of Deltona is celebrating 30 years, 3 decades of growth, resilience, and progress. From a quiet retirement community to one of Central Florida's largest cities, we've come a long way, investing in our people, our infrastructure, and our future. Financial strength is the backbone of that progress. For the 22nd year in a row, Deltona has earned the Distinguished Budget Award, a national recognition for transparency and smart planning. We ended the last fiscal year with a surplus of over $1.5 million, giving us the ability to reinvest in services while still staying fiscally responsible. When it comes to protecting our city, flood prevention remains a top priority. Crews have cleared more than 75,000 feet of ditches, inspected over 1,500 storm drains, and maintained more than 60 retention ponds. We also installed a new high-tech pump station with remote monitoring. giving us faster response times and added peace of mind during storms. But it's not just about infrastructure, it's about people. We celebrated the opening of 2 new grocery stores for our residents, including a new Aldi's on Holland Boulevard and Super Key Food on Providence Boulevard. We also celebrated the opening of Panda Express on Holland Boulevard, bringing another dining option to our residents. Finally, a new public trail system opened at D Ranch Preserve, giving our residents another opportunity to enjoy our natural spaces. These events strengthen connections and build community pride.
Hello, I'm Davison Harriet, your Vice Mayor and District 1 Commissioner. This past year, my focus has been on making our city safer and more accessible through stormwater improvements, repaved roads, and new sidewalks for our neighborhoods. One of the most significant projects in District 1 took place on Holliver Street, where nearly 900 feet of drainage pipe was installed, along with 6 new drainage boxes added to move water out of our area. These improvements are helping to reduce high water and protect nearby homes during heavy rains. We've also secured federal funding for road elevation projects on segments of Elkham and Catalina Boulevard. Nearly $1 million in FEMA grant funding has been awarded for the design and engineering phase of these segments. Once completed, these improvements will prevent road closures that impact fire department response times to thousands of homes. These projects will also improve the movement of stormwater under 2 of our busiest roads. Infrastructure investments continue through road paving and new sidewalks across the district. These don't just extend the life of our roadways, they make our community safer and more walkable for our children, families, and seniors. In District 1, we're putting our tax dollars to work with projects you can see and use: safer roads, better drainage, and stronger neighborhoods.
Hello, I'm Emma Santiago, your District 2 Commissioner. It's an exciting time for Deltona, and especially for District 2, where we are seeing real progress in growing our local economy. Amazon has opened its 2nd distribution center right here in Deltona, bringing more than 1,000 new jobs to our community. This is a big step towards creating more employment opportunities close to home. We're also welcoming new businesses to our commercial corridor along Howland Boulevard and I-4. From Dutch Brothers to Chipotle and Culver's, these additions are signs of Deltona's growing economy and increasing investment in our city. In addition to business growth, we're addressing infrastructure challenges. Here in District 2, we've secured more than $200,000 in grant funding for the design and engineering to elevate Catalina Boulevard. Once completed, this project will significantly improve drainage and help prevent future flooding in the area. District 2 is moving forward with smart growth and infrastructure improvements that benefit all of Deltona. Together, we're building a stronger future.
Hello, I am Maritza Avila Vasquez, your District 3 Commissioner. For the past 7 years, I've had the honor of representing an area that is truly the heart of Deltona's business community. District 3 has a rich history. This is where our first City Hall opened its doors at Fountain Plaza, where the Deltona Women's Club welcomed new families, and where landmarks like the Little Red Schoolhouse and some of the first homes built by the Macco brothers still remind us of our beginnings. Deltona Boulevard is home to the largest concentration of businesses in the city, from mom and pop restaurants, medical offices, educational centers, nonprofits, gas stations, and retail. There's so much more here than people realize. Just take a walk through our CRA district along Deltona Boulevard and Saxon Boulevards, and you'll be amazed at what you find. To support this growth, the City Commission adopted a new grant program that provides financial assistance for exterior improvements like facade enhancements, landscaping, painting, and paving. We've also completed new sidewalk installations, making the area more walkable and accessible. Of course, Deltona Boulevard is also home to one of our most beloved traditions, the Christmas Parade. Every year, families line the streets to watch floats created by local businesses and organizations. These floats serve to both entertain the crowd and promote their services. Their festive decorations help bring the entire community to life. District 3 is also proud to have 4 city parks. Thornby Park, with its all-inclusive playground, Van Park, home to our community gardens, Lake Gleason Park, with its boat launch and volleyball court, and Firefighters Memorial Park, an accomplishment I am especially proud of. It's been my privilege to serve District 3, and I am proud of the progress we've made together. Let's keep moving Deltona forward.
Hi, I'm Commissioner Dory Howington, proud to represent District 4, and I'm excited to share some of the great things happening in our corner of Deltona. Flood protection has been a top priority. At Blue Heron Park, we drew down the retention pond to improve drainage and make the park more accessible again. We also added new walkways and relocated benches so residents can enjoy the park like it was meant to be. Most importantly, nearby homes are now better protected from flooding. From protecting our neighborhoods to creating spaces where people can gather and celebrate, Deltona continues to invest in both safety and community spirit. Dewey Boster Sports Complex remains the hub for annual events, like the 4th of July celebration and a Halloween spooktacular. This year we also hosted our first Celtic Festival and expanded our annual backpack giveaway into a full back-to-school bash. We've even introduced monthly movies in the park, giving families more opportunities to connect and unwind. Whether it's protecting homes, improving parks, or creating community, we're working every day to make Deltona a place we're all proud to call home.
Hello, I'm Stephen Colwell, your District 5 Commissioner. One of my top priorities has been addressing stormwater issues in our neighborhoods because protecting homes and improving drainage is essential to the quality of life here in Deltona. This past year, the city received more than $100,000 in FEMA reimbursements to refurbish stormwater pipes along Cofield and Estate Drives. In total, more than 500 feet of underground pipes were renewed. These improvements extend the life expectancy of the system by 60 to 80 years, while also helping water flow more efficiently through the area. In addition, we've made important piping upgrades along Lodge Terrace, Jasmine Court, and Fay Court. These projects are already making a difference, helping to eliminate standing water and improving overall drainage for residents. Every project we complete strengthens our stormwater system, protects property, and makes our community more resilient during heavy rains. As your District 5 Commissioner, I am committed to ensuring that your tax dollars are invested in projects that matter. Projects that protects homes, extends the life of infrastructure, and improves daily life for our residents. Together, we're building a stronger and safer Deltona.
Hello, I'm Chris Novick, your District 6 Commissioner. Before serving on the Deltona City Commission, I spent over 30 years in the fire department, so public safety is and always will be a top priority for me. Here in Deltona, our fire department is committed to growing alongside our community. That means investing in remodeling and expanding our fire stations, ensuring our firefighters have the resources to respond quickly and effectively when our residents need them most. This year brought several important milestones. We welcomed a brand new fire engine, Engine 61, into service. We also branded one of our ambulances to raise autism awareness, a reminder that our fire rescue teams serve every member of our community with compassion and care. And Deltona Fire was honored with a Regional Valor Award from the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, recognizing the courage and dedication of our first responders. We also marked a leadership transition as Chief Snyder retired after 36 years of service, 10 of those as the fire chief. His vision and commitment have left a lasting impact on our community. Training remains a top priority. Our firefighters continue to sharpen their skills through multi-agency drills, like a recent trauma simulation focused on e-bike accidents. Exercises like this strengthen partnerships and ensure coordinated responses in real emergencies. And when hurricanes threaten, Deltona stands ready. As Hurricane Milton approached, the city activated its Emergency Operations Center, established sandbag operations, and deployed pumps in strategic areas. Thanks to those efforts, Deltona fared far better than many surrounding communities. After the storm, crews set up pumps to relieve high water areas, and most of the debris left behind was cleared within weeks. Looking ahead, there are plans to upgrade pump stations throughout the city. The city has also invested in 2 new automatic sandbag machines to be even more prepared for future storms. From new equipment to regional training to hurricane readiness, our Deltona Fire Department and city teams are working every day to protect you and your family. Because here in Deltona, public safety isn't just a priority, it's a promise.
Let's give another one for our City Commission of Deltona. Deltona is no longer just a place to live, it's a place to grow. Businesses are investing, families are moving here, our schools and our churches are thriving, and with the partners like Daytona State College, University of Florida, we're laying the foundation for workforce training and higher education opportunities right here in the city of Deltona. We're also exploring partnerships to bring a maternity children's hospital to Deltona. No pressure to the guys on my left and on the right. Because no parent should have to drive miles away when their child needs care. And with every new project, from commercial corridors to neighborhood revitalizations, our goal remains the same: to make Deltona the premier city in Volusia County for opportunity, quality of life, and innovation. What truly defines us as a city is not just our infrastructure, it's our people. We've expanded community engagement with quarterly town halls, business and entrepreneur forums, senior town halls, and events focused on autism awareness and diabetes awareness. We've also built an amazing partnership with the Deltona and Greater West Volusia Chamber of Commerce. Feels good to say that, by the way. Working hand in hand to support our local businesses and attract new opportunities to our city. Because we know that when we strengthen our community, we strengthen our future. We're investing in parks and continuing to promote wellness through initiatives like the Mayor's Fitness Challenge. As you can see, I've lost a lot of weight. These aren't just programs, they're commitments to a healthier, happier Deltona. Public safety and storm preparedness remains top priorities. We continue to strengthen our stormwater systems, study our basins, and upgrade our infrastructure to better prepare for heavy rainfall and future storms. When Hurricanes Helene and Milton recently impacted our region, we stood ready. From our fire department and sheriff's deputies to our volunteers and residents, Deltona showed resilience and, more importantly, showed unity. That's the spirit that defines our city. As we look to the future, our focus remains clear. Continue building our uptown, downtown Deltona, accelerate infrastructure improvements across our neighborhoods, expand economic opportunities for residents and small businesses, and keep working towards a children's hospital that serves the heart of our region. We're also advancing digital infrastructure, ensuring that our homes and businesses across Deltona have reliable fiber high-speed internet, thanks to partnerships like Tillman Fiber, Gigapower, and others. These efforts all connect to one vision: to make Deltona a city where people want to live, work, and invest. This morning, as we look around this room, we see the story of Deltona. A city filled with people who care, who serve, who build, and who believe in something greater than themselves. The state of the city is strong because our people are strong. And together, as we continue to move forward, as I often say, let's finish what we started together. Deltona's best days are ahead of us. God bless you. God bless our city of destiny, the great city of Deltona. Thank you.
Good morning. Mayor, best looking mayor in Volusia County. You know, he says that to every mayor he sees. You do realize that. However, I'll give you one thing. You've got the best looking beard of any mayor in Volusia County. So I appreciate you being here. Thank you for that wonderful report on your city. Growing up in Central Florida, I remember driving down I-4 and there was nothing here in Deltona. It was just like a little sleepy little hamlet. And then the Mackel brothers came and decided that they were going to develop it. Well, now, I guess your city is the largest city in Volusia County. Is that by population or square foot? By population. Think about that. The largest city. It really is a gateway to Volusia County. And as I've said so many times before, I think that the west part of this county will be the bigger part of this county in years to come. It's just going to happen. So I think that's fantastic. You know, as part of the chamber, the oldest chamber, the Deltona Chamber in the state of Florida, we have 600 members. And we are so proud to be able to host these kind of events and to be part of your progress. It is amazing what you've done in this city, and your city commissioners should all be proud of what's been accomplished. And we're looking forward to seeing what's going to happen in the future. So if you are not a member of the chamber, we would love for you to be a chamber, and I don't care if you go to Ben. I think we need more than 2. We could use 25. So we want to continue to grow. But we want to also thank you again for coming to this event. We love these kind of city events. Our next one will be in DeBerry on the 22nd, so we hope to see you all there also. So you all have a wonderful day, and thanks again for coming.